Good morning. Morning, how you doing? Good.
The first time I ever thought of becoming a speaker was when I was in high school myself, and a speaker came and shared his story about how he believes that his life was an accident because with the situations of his life, he never knew his mother. He didn't know who his mother was or his father was, and they gave him up as a little child. And he was sharing about how there were many times in life where he wanted to give up, but he did find a greater purpose. And it really impacted me and the whole school, and I thought to myself, maybe I will have a good enough story one day to share and give someone hope, because I know how much that hope meant to me. What if I can be that hope for somebody else?
Have you ever felt that in your life? That, you know what, if just one more thing happens in my life that's bad, I'm going to give up. And you come to times in life where you feel like it's impossible. I can't get through this. I want to illustrate that to you. You see, many people think that when I fall down, that victory is when Nick again stands. It's not true. Victory in life is not when addiction comes out of your blood system and your brain and your mind. Victory is not when a circumstance changes. Victory is when your heart changes.
So I started speaking at age 17, and a couple youth groups and a couple schools, and then at age 19 and a half, the Ministry of Life Without Limbs started. And that's based out in Los Angeles, and since then we've spoken across 19 countries to 2 million people face to face, and we believe that this is just the beginning.
When you put a little bit of faith in a big God, all things are possible, and He will give you the strength to get through whatever you're going through, like this. Is that cool?
A lot of people are surprised as to what reactions we get when teenagers come up and just cry on my shoulder, and that's when this really actually began. When I was 19 and a half, I spoke in front of 300 sophomore students. And in the middle of the room, there was a girl who was just very emotional, and everybody noticed her crying. And right in the middle of it, she put up her hand and she said, I need to come up and give you a hug, I'm so sorry. She came up and she hugged me, and she whispered in my ear, no one's ever told me that I'm beautiful. No one's ever told me that they love me. And then she gave me a hug, and in that release, there was just this release. Emotions, the outward release is really evidence of a spiritual release as well. And that's what happens when people come up. Just all their barriers come down because they know that I've been real, I've been transparent, I've shared my pain with them. And even though they have arms and legs and they have different problems, they somehow relate to my brokenness and really hold on to the hope that I've held on to. And so in that, there are many people who come up and say, Nick, I was about to give up. It's my birthday next week, and I was supposed to commit suicide. That was my plan. But you've come and you've saved my life. And from any comments like that to, Nick, you've helped me to find my purpose in life. You can't put a price tag on that. So that's the reactions we get from people.